where was I? Powertrain, right? So Powertrain is 2.4 turbo diesel with a 9-speed auto from Breakwell itself. So although the vehicle itself is quite new, but I assure you this powertrain has been tested on tank platforms beforehand as well. So it's a quite a tested, reliable and well-performing powertrain. It is four-wheel drive, of course. It uses a worldwide system, which is called 4A M block. So that means it has those tricky limited slip diffs with power operated wheel locking. So even though all three wheels are slipping, we have one front tire that is have traction. It can pull itself out. So the M-lock part is that your center transmission, center transfer case is also locking as well. It can split power front and rear 50-50. And there is a rear diff lock that is a proper diff lock. Lock the rear wheels, they spin at the same time, so they will pull you out of your nut or whatever you're stuck in. So that is the working part of the undercarriage of the engine of Shanghai Power pickup, and this is roughly the size of a Ford F-250 in terms of
有一个问价格的。
in terms of your load capacity. Width itself, so the camper's width is about 2.4 meters, so equivalent to a regular vehicle-based chassis.
先让你给回答一个这个问题，一个问价格的。
Sorry about that. Okay, so you are. Is that French? I think that's French, right? So our colleague is going to reply to you there. So let me talk you about it in the back. So width is about 2.4 meters, length is 6, and height is about 3.1 meters. And we have 3 floor plans for this vehicle. Also, I have to mention the gross weight is 4.5 tons. So depending on your local European, well, not European, but your local regulations, so you might need a different kind of driver's license. This is equipped with pretty much everything that we can fit to it. It has a very nice insulation system. It is designed as a four-season camper van. So not only the walls are well insulated, the furnace, we're using 2 of them. We're using 2 Webasto diesel furnace. Since this is a diesel-only car, this doesn't have a gasoline version. So we can achieve very capable interior temperature. Even in the extreme colds, like minus 30 Celsius, we actually tested this in northern China before, so that is something we are quite proud of. And in China, this is pretty much in a class of its own. This is our third floor plan, I think. This is the third, yes. So the other 2, which one of them is similar to this, which is a 4-seater. This is a 6-seater. And the other one is the slide-out version. And that is also something I wanted to point out as well. We have a slide-out option for this camper. That will be installed on the left-hand side. But the card is not here, unfortunately, so I can't show you. But that slide-out is basically the entire left side wall. So On the other side, it will expand up for about Benny Auto. Hi. That will expand for about 50 centimeters. Okay. So that will give you plenty of interior room as well. So let's head inside and well, let's first look at the inside of this camper. I always think the inside is more interesting. First of all, we have 2 motorized steps. And as we climb in, you can see all of your controls on the left-hand side of the entry door. And there are more in the back. So these are actually the same control as the touch panels over here. We always install physical controls despite that we have a touch screen. Because, you know, this can always freeze and crash. So let me just give you a quick look around of this camper as I turn on the light. So a 6-seater, so 2 in the cab and 4 in the dinette over here. These all have seat belts. A very large, very long 2.2 meter kitchen counter. A spacious overcap bed of 2 meter by 1.5 meter. And it's a rectangular shape, which is nice. That is our entire surround view of our entire camper. Of course, this also drops down, so that turns into a single bed as well, but that is a little bit shorter than the standard 2 meter bed. When this is dropped, it's about 1.7 meters long. So for shorter people or young children, that would be more suitable. And the backrest of these couches, they are removed. They are just attached by Velcro. So you can easily remove them and drop another foam mattress, foam pad. So turn this into a bed as well. So realistically, sleeping 3 people is its most ideal use case. And hello everyone. As we turn into bathroom, if you are familiar with camper vans, that you might know these toilets. These are set for cassette toilets. So that will just show you how much space we are able to cram into this bathroom. I can probably stand 2 me's in there, 2 of me in there. So this is by the comparison, this toilet looks really small. So, of course, in the shower, you have everything you might need. Your fold-out sink, your mirror. Hello, everybody. Shelves to put shampoos on. We have a radiator here. I will go back to in a little bit. And a power outlet. A little small storage room in the back or service hatch. 2 drains in the floor. So no matter how you're parked, you can always, your water will always drain out. Very large, very spacious bathroom. 2-way venting fan above you, of course. So that radiator, that is one of the reasons that this is a very good winter camper van. So in this car, I mentioned 2 of the 2 Webasto diesel furnace. The floor here is lined with what do you call them? Floor heating. So they are antifreeze lines heated by your Webasto diesel furnace that will heat the floor, which will radiate heat into your cabin. There are also, as you can see down here, there are heating vents. These are heating vents. They are scattered all throughout the camper. These will also provide hot air to your camper as well. And they are heating vents. So this bar here, this is also a heating vent that will blow straight into your overcap bed section. So when you even if the curtain is closed, this heating vent is inside the bedroom. So that is our heating system, which are 10 kilowatts in total. So that is how we provide ample amount of heating, even in the very cold northern China. And another large selling point is the kitchen here, which is a very large kitchen. As I sit down here, this section here, that's a microwave oven, of course. We all know that. But if you'd like more storage in this space, you can also we can also build a closet about this big. So that would just hand down here. You will still have this countertop, of course, so it doesn't affect your cooking skills. So large storage throughout the overhead cabinetry. And you can also choose what you want over here on this section. So the kitchen, pretty much all the appliances are mounted underneath the counter. We have 2 large refrigerators. So these are 42 liters each. So they can be configured into fridge or refrigerators. There's a small ice maker here, small chiller box. So it's good enough for 2 to 3 days of fresh food. And there are 2 drawers underneath the sink area, so good place for your utensils, pans and pots. And we find whatever space we can to fit storage for this. This, for example, a large drawer underneath the fridge, which is very useful for cleaning utensils. And there are also open shelves just by the end of the kitchen. So if you are if you want to store dry foods, that is a very good spot to store them. Of course, you have all the large overhead cabinetry. So these are about 50 centimeters, 50 to 40-ish centimeters deep. So plenty of stuff can be stored here. Storage is a very important aspect of RV life. For the more time you spend on an RV. So if you're planning to full-timing or other than just a short weekend trip, so storage is very important. Storage, bed, sleeping. So those are I would say the most important things on an RV. Okay, so that is a rough look around of our Shanghai Power. This is our we call it the rear entry, but I would like to call it seafloor plan. Rear entry really isn't the most flattering name. It's because the door is in the back over here. So these, I shall mention, that is our full-size spare tire. So these 2 on the side are just storage boxes. We have motorized stabilizer jacks. So these are one-touch, deploy, and level. So you don't have to fuss with your cranks. Same thing goes with the awning on top here. That is also motorized. When it opens, it's about 3 meters wide. The clouds here look very nice. It's about to get a heavy storm. So that is our current flagship on the Great Wall chassis. Apart from Great Wall, Shanghai Power, well, currently everything on lot here is on Great Wall. So these are our mainstream sellers. So our Power series, they have the most variation, the most floor plan, the most models and layouts you can find. We have about 8 or 9 of them so far. If you're counting the new 2025 models, they have been refreshed with new engines, new interior, and new layouts. So there are even more to choose from. The 2024s, which we are seeing on screen here, are they're a little bit cheaper. They have a 2-liter engine, which are a little bit smaller, but they also provide excellent value for the dollar. So even in our most entry model here, like this one, it is on a commercial chassis. So it's practically a commercial truck with a camper mounted on top. That is a more, you might see the front fascia difference. That is our that is our passenger chassis. So that is going to be more comfortable, filled with more tech, like driver assistance systems, lane keeping assist, cruise control, and 360-degree cameras, front and rear radars, all this stuff. You have a large touchscreen in the middle, of course. Well, that comes with the commercial truck as well. The interior is not lined with, oh, they locked everything. Sorry about that, guys. We can show you through the window. So everything is lined with leather, or at least soft touch materials. Even the doors are soft touch. That is quite nice for a pickup truck, if I say so. So this side is actually a electrical panel. This is our C floor plan. Oh, I'm sorry. This is our A floor plan. So one of many. We have fast charging on the side, Chinese GPT standard, but one of the household style cable is included, so you don't have to worry about adapters if you're not using fast charging. Full size spare in the back, of course. You can option for a storage box. That is, let me see. There isn't actually an example that I can show you. No, but you can option for a storage box in the back of these trucks. So we have some extra storage on the side, similar to the Shanghai's over there, but a little bit smaller. So towing hook on the back, trailer hitch. These are by default 13 prong, but you can install whatever you wish. Manual stabilizer jacks, because these are standard for the regular powers, so mainstream bestsellers. You can option for those motorized jacks on the standard powers as well, of course, with extra money. And we accept customization to a degree. I wouldn't say everything. If it's equipment, there are some different kind of appliances you want to mount. We can always discuss that in details. The layout of the car, that is a bit tricky. That is a case-by-case discussion. So the main skeleton of the car, for the lack of a word, is going to be unchangeable. But we can do customization to an extent. I think they shut in the power as well. So this is our through-loading hatch, which is one of the best features of a camper truck, I would believe. So this goes all the way back there. This door opens. The door on the other side opens. You can access your stuff in the rear. And the inside door also opens as well. So if you want to grab something, if it's raining outside, if it's more convenient to load long stuff through the inside, you can do it there as well. And we mounted cassette stove. Those are standard equipment. So you have an outdoor kitchen here. And this is just a small tray table. We're actually off work, so I think every car is locked currently. Yeah, they are locked. Well, let me see if I can find the keys. Sorry, everybody, for a little mishap. Let's see if this is unlocked. No, everything is locked. Oh, actually, this is unlocked. Well, let's give a quick look at this one. So this is a new model that is just announced, just launched by the end of 2024. This is our single cab hard shell roof lifter. Quite a mouthful, I know. But it has a very unique trick. So the roof actually lifts, and right now with this roof down, right now it's in the roof down configuration. The height of the car is only about 3.65 meters. So that gives you ample amount of driving confidence and low center of gravity to tackle any off-road terrains you might encounter. So this is on a 2025 chassis, so that means the 2.4 turbo diesel engine, which provides 480 newton meters of torque, which is easily tows this 3.5 ton chassis. And this is an off-road chassis, of course, so it has the manganese alloy bumper, a very large approach angle, as you can see. I think that is over 20 degrees. Yeah. The suspension is jacked up, of course, comparing to the standard passenger version, to give it some more off-road capabilities. Nitrogen shocks, all-terrain tires, those are all standard. Did I mention the front winch? Yep, there's a front winch that is 9,500 pounds. So it can tow itself out of trouble and rescue others. On the outing trip we just took part a few days earlier, we actually rescued a little small family SUV. With that car over there, not with this one, but four-wheel drive cars, those are actually very heavy gravels as well. So very slippery, very easy to get stuck in. But with the four-wheel drive system, we have low range gear, we have differential locks. All of the Great Wall camper trucks have diff locks. At least one in the rear. So this one, for this car, since this is the off-road chassis, it actually has two diff locks. So front and rear diff locks, and a center locking transfer case that can split power 50-50. So it's a part-time four-wheel drive system actually. So that is very capable, very strong, and has ton of towing power. With the 2.4 engine, it is also available in 2.0 gasoline as well. As you can see, we have a towing hitch set up here. This is actually a prototype car where we are bringing this vehicle to camping trips, to car shows, as a test driving vehicle. If you guys are interested, we can probably do a outdoor show as well, our outdoor stream, to show you how it's like to be driving this, to be driven in this, how it's like how it's used in actual real life camping grounds. Okay, there's a chopper and heavy traffic on the outside. I will go inside. All right, I'm sure you guys are all excited to see the interior of a hardtop roof lifter. And with the roof is down, it is actually not bad. I can stand up here actually. I'm walking, even though I have to tilt my head, I can actually walk here. I'm not that tall. I'm 1.65 meters tall. So the point is that you can get inside here, get yourself over to the dinette section. So here, a couple of friends can sit down, even with the top down. You can sit here, work, or have a quick meal, or just simply drop this table down and use this as a bed, have a quick nap. So that is our idea. So when you are traveling on freeway, you are making a temporary stop, a quick lunch stop, so you don't have to raise your roof, do the entire setup, which on a camper, on a roof lifting camper, can be quite cumbersome. And I have to mention that the reason we are using a single layer, actually, you might get a better understanding if I raise the top. So we're gonna take a last look of the interior before the top is raised. So this is what it looks like. I can, with my head tilted, I can practically stand in here. As you can see, this is how I'm standing. I am 1.65 meters tall. So I can move around. I can stand up inside, even though it's not quite comfortable, but I can get myself here, get myself in the back here. I can sit down, I can have a meal. So that is our idea of how this design is generated. But raising the roof is very simple. We have a button here. Well, this is a show car, so it's covered with stickers. Excuse me for that, but we have a button here that can raise the top. We have a backup switch here that is operated by keys. So we have redundancy built in. If I press this button, magic is gonna happen. Magic is gonna happen. And the top is actually slowly raising. It doesn't take that much time. It takes about 30 to 40 seconds. Let's count. So the toilet situation, it's actually a, what do you call them? It just raises itself with the roof. So there's no folding, there's no Legoing. You don't need to piece anything together. And the bed with the roof down, you can sleep inside. And that is what's like with the top raised. We actually have a patent on this as well. So as you can see, this is a single lifting mechanism. So there is only one moving part. We firmly believe that with less moving parts, there's going to be less trouble. You might see there are, for some Chinese campers, there are two layers and 3 layers of sliding hard shells. So those are going to be very tough to seal. Those are going to be very tough to maintain functioning properly. So this is our design approach, to make everything as simple as possible, to make everything least prone to failure as possible. So the single layer design is gonna mean that it is less likely to be failing. And as you can see, with the top raised, the inside is quite high. It's about 1.97 meters tall. So even if you're very tall, you can stand up in here. Let me show you the differences. As you can see, the roof is very far away from my head. If you saw the earlier comparisons. So yeah, I'm quite sure actually. And one other thing I have to mention, you can't see, but with the hardtop lifter, one of the problems is the ceiling. The ceiling problem. So for rain, for dust, and anything to get inside the camper, what most other manufacturers do is they'll just put a rubber strip on the backs, on the gap between the walls. So that is very easy to fail, difficult to maintain, difficult to repair. for our design, we're actually using a soft and rigid system. So what does that mean? A soft system, that means they are actually, apart from the rubber sealing strip, they're actually another layer of insulating material between the two sliding panels. So that will, first of all, get a complete seal, similar to a soft lifting camper. You can get a complete seal, so dust won't get inside. That will also improve, insulation, because with the regular hard shell lifter, especially the one with multiple layers of lifting mechanism, there are plenty of gaps. There's bound to be something's gonna fail, and the thing is gonna crack and rattle, and just generally make uncomfortable noises and uncomfortable living experience. So with the single layer of roof lifting mechanism and a hard and soft sealing mechanism, we are able to provide a very unique offering in the market. So this is truly one of the best designed hardtop lifters. And the layout is very functional as well. So I'll talk you a little bit about the layout. Front overcap bed, which is just a standard regular size overcap bed, about 1.7 by about 1.7 by 2 meters wide, so 1.9 something, 1.97 something. So very large, definitely enough for 2 people. There are still windows, even though it's a lifter. These are openable. These are open. They all have bug screens and privacy shades. There's a skylight or a escape hatch on the top. Storage in the back. They look small, but they're actually quite deep. I wonder if you can see it from the video. And lights, ambient lights, and reading lights in the corner, and charging for your mobile phones and devices. Smoke alarms. They are actually mounted in the bedroom, so you can be woken up in the middle of the night if there's any mishap that happens. We don't use LPG, propane gas. The petroleum gas. On the inside, we use induction, which is electric, and on the outside, you can use propane or diesel. We actually have diesel option, diesel furnace option on the outside, so you have an outdoor kitchen as well. So how do you get up into this bed? First of all, a climb-through area. So this is going to be your step. Excuse me. That's your step to climb into the bed. So you can just step on here and get yourself comfy inside. You can also option for a little bench right here. So you can also climb up through that, and that bench can also be moved to the dinette section, so you can have 4 or 5 friends sitting down and have a proper meal. Oh, by the way, this is a 4-seater vehicle. If the seatbelt is a bit misleading because there's another one in the back here. Someone didn't probably set this up. As you can see, there are 2 buckles. You can set 2 people here and 2 more in the cab. So that is your 4 people setup. All right. Like I mentioned, of course, this turns into a bed as well. Do you want to see? Shall I show you on stream live? Yeah, I'll set up my phone here. If I can do that successfully. Yeah, I'll put it like that. All right, so the table moves 6 ways, of course, which is standard for any RV. And table drops down, and you can move that cushion back down here. You may also see ambient lights, of course. They are charging ports, so standard household style outlets just underneath the bench, which are easy to access, and you don't need extra long cables to run your laptops, to run your kitchen appliances if you decide to cook here as well. So you can just drop your mattress like so. If you decide you need some extra room, these can be removed as well. Oh, some garbage bags. Excuse me about that. Sorry about that. And you can remove this as well. Give me a second. Yeah, so this bed is actually about 1.4 meters wide. So roughly you can sleep 2 adults here if you're not too plus sized. There are windows on either side of the truck, of course. These are also openable. So all of our windows, they actually have the same spec. So what does that mean? So you have the same equipment like bug screens and privacy blinds on every window that we make. So that's in the skylight, the little side windows by the overcap bed, and because these pushes out, so the benefit is you can open this in the rain, but you can't open this when driving. Can't open like this at least, but there's another latch you can latch your window to, so that will create a gap here. You can still vent the back side of your camper if you decide to during driving, so it won't get first of all hot, and second of all very odorous. So this opens, that opens. Of course, there's another skylight here with LEDs and surroundings. And one of the benefits of a hard shelf lifter is that you can mount whatever you can on the ceiling. So we mounted microwave oven here, microwave, a entire backside of the camper is overhead storage. So these are plenty large as well. So this goes around. There are some section without lid, so small items can be easily accessed. Your projector, this is actually a projector setup. There's a cable, that's the power cable. Your projector is set up here. We can mount radios, not stereos in the back underneath the shelves. And the screen for the projector, since we don't have TVs anymore, so we find those quite cumbersome. The TV's about 50-inch, 40-inch, something like that, just by the look of it. So you have a bed in the back. You have projector and stereo. You can lie down here with 2 or 3 friends, just chill out, have a movie night if it's too hot, too cold outside, raining outside, snowing outside, whatever. So this is a very versatile setup, and one of the reasons that one of our chief bought one of these as well is that you can turn this section into a kind of a mahjong table, so you can have 4 people sitting in each side playing games. So that is something quite attractive to our clients as well. Well, I talked about the microwave oven, but for the rest of the kitchen, on the inside though, we have a sink, standard sink, which have tilting and telescoping faucet. This is a induction oven, which is flush mounted, so This is flush mounted. You can use this as a chopping board, as a countertop as well. It is not hot to the touch when you're not using, of course. And this side here, oh, this is stuck on. Yeah, that is. Oh, this is our board. This is our KT board. So ignore that. This is a counter as well. So plenty of space to put your dishes, and you also have the table is very close by as well, like I showed you here. If you are going to, let me find the switch. This side. Yeah, if you raise the table, as you can see, it's pretty much a U-shaped kitchen counter. And your fridge is underneath here, of course. This is a 48. I'm sorry. Is that 48? So I think one of them is 48. Freezer and refrigerator unit, 48 liters. It is a 12-volt compressor fridge, so no propane needed. That is our battery meter. The vehicle comes standard with a 11.4 kilowatt hour battery, so 48 volt, 222 amp hours. And on this side, we have this is your screen for the monitoring system. So there are 4 cameras on the outside. You can monitor what's going on, record, and see what's going on outside at night. That is, oops. And behind that is our electrical and physical backup buttons. So if your touchscreen control went out, you have a way to control everything in the back here. All right. So by the looks of it, you guys are quite interested in this car, actually. Underneath that, large drawers for your cooking needs. Another one. And that is a service hatch. All right. So right here, we have a shower. Like I mentioned, the second half of the wall just goes up by itself without extra steps to fold it in place. Shower curtains are included. Little corner sink that has built-in shower heads. Mirror. Cassette toilet, which is on a swivel. Double drain underneath. Top is a venting fan, which is bi-directional. So yeah, this is our. Let me get out. It's getting hot here. So this is our hardtop racing RV. On the outside, so this is our city water hookup, which can doubles as an outdoor faucet. So this will just reverse the pump. This is actually a pumped powered water inlet, so you can draw water directly from a pond, from a river, from a creek. Those are your charging ports. So these are GBT Chinese style EV charging ports. This one supports DC fast charging up to 300 and up to 45 kilowatts. Just typical charging rate, not a excuse me. There is a through-loading storage hatch in the back. It's a little dark here, so it might be difficult to see. This goes all the way through, goes from one side of the car to the other side. There are 2 access points, so you can open from this side or the other side. This side opens as well. There you go. So long items like skis, like fishing rods for those of you who like to fish. On the other side, there's not much. There's a manual backup water refill in case your pump goes out. And this is your gray tank. and more storage in the back. Motorized stabilizer jacks. Those are options. Is this locked? No, this is not locked. This is, let me see if I can get it. All right, I'll just hold it with my hand. So this is our outdoor kitchen. So this is a cassette stove, or if you are going for the diesel version, this can be a diesel stove as well. So that is going to be connected to your diesel tank from the gas tank itself. This is just on a simple drawer system. You can pull it out when it's when you're using it and drop it when you're done. That is going to be the entire tour of our stream today. I'll probably go live soon this week, probably on Friday or Saturday. So if you guys are interested to see more of our vehicles, we not only have Great Wall Motors, we have other chassis as well. And currently we are looking forward to exporting to foreign markets. Right now we're exporting to the Middle East and the South American markets. In the past we have exported to Japan, Korea, Southeast Asia, so on and so forth. We're looking for partners, dealers to license our products, and of course we're looking for customers who are interested in Chinese domestic.
Everything's going well.
Pretty much Chinese domestically made camper vans. So that is going to be it today. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you guys next time.